Next up, the team at the top of the conference, United Township, is undefeated, 3-0 taking on Sterling. What are we going to see out of the Panthers against the Golden Warriors?
Hopefully, some more success. That's for sure. It's been a fun start to the year. Um, we've everything lined up after that week one win. They've handled, if you really kind of break up their season into thirds, week one led to the rest of their first third of the season to be successful. This is probably going to be their toughest trio of games when you put all three together. And then the home stretch in the final third is really centered around that Moline game in week eight. But look, starting here with hosting Sterling at home, it's a chance for UT to make a really big statement. Moline handled their business against Sterling last week, which people thought they would. And maybe the score of that game maybe was a little bit closer than it might have seemed when you played on the field. Moline got out to about a 17-point lead early on. Then they kind of traded scores in the second half. They ran for almost 400 yards. An opportunity for UT. Yes, they handled some business early. If they can come out with a performance similar to what we saw Moline have last week against Sterling, I think that would open up a lot of eyes to show how legit this UT team is. Because Coach Welch will tell you, they started 3-0 before under him 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, I think, 4 years ago, 2021, the fall season of 2021. And they lost 5 of 6. So he knows just because they're 3-0, that doesn't mean nothing. So that's still a very determined team to knock off a lot of goals the rest of the season.
Have there been any surprise players on this UT roster so far this year, in your opinion?
Well, there's the guys at the top of the ledger, obviously. Isaiah Navarrete, who's off to an incredible start. 400 plus, he's already almost at 430 yards running, and that's only playing. In the last 2 games, he's only played the first half. He's got 9 rushing touchdowns. He caught a touchdown, had an interception on Friday against Galesburg. And then obviously their other superstar is Leo Sim. He's mainly on defense, but he's a guy that has also gotten involved. He had a really nice touchdown catch sliding in the back corner of the end zone, and he's gotten some rushing touchdowns as well. So he chips in on offense, but those are their 2 main stalwarts. Surprises, I thought an important note last week was Jonathan Drake, the junior quarterback, his first varsity start on the road in conference play last week, and he was dialed. I thought their offense looked the best it did all season yesterday, or last Friday, I should say, with the combination of their multitude and run games and then their ability to throw the ball, whether it's quick screens or the deep shots off play action, and there are different ways they can attack the defense. I thought Drake was really locked in. And then another player that I thought really stood out is a sophomore who I think is going to be making his name in more than just football eventually, and that's Javon McDowell, only getting better. Been playing with a club on his hand the first couple weeks. A huge kind of early momentum swinger in that game. UT had a couple stops or got a couple scores early. I think it was 14-0. Galesburg goes for it on a 4th down right around midfield. And Javon, who's the other safety with Leo Sim, they throw a swing pass to the outside. McDowell comes from the backside and just blows the play up before it even has a chance. He's a very, very unique and special player at his size already for being a sophomore. So that was really nice to see him have some moments. And after missing week 1, coming back week 2 and last week, I thought he was a guy that shine. So a lot of different guys being able to step up with this Panthers team, and I'm sure we'll continue to hear more throughout the next coming weeks.